No, the hardest scenes to shoot have been scenes that had one of my co-stars, his name is Jared Padalecki. Actually, the very hardest scenes to shoot have been scenes that have both Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles in them, because somehow they just egg each other on. The French Mistake? No, it wasn't the French Mistake. It was the Valentine's Day one, the Cupid one. What's that called? My Bloody Valentine. There was a scene in that episode that just burned me up, and it left me feeling like I had no friends. Yeah. So there was a little table. It was a table like this, and it was a medical examiner's table, and there was a heart that we were examining on the table. And Jared and Jensen were standing here and here, and this is Jared, and this is Jensen. And I approached the table like this, and I am talking and delivering dialogue at this point, and the camera is over their shoulders, so it's not looking at their faces or their bodies, it's just looking at me at this point. And every time I would come up to the counter, Jared had a broom handle that was under here and in my crotch, and he was just fiddling like this. And I couldn't keep it together, and it was incredibly frustrating. And the director in the other room was like, "Misha, what's going on?" Because all he sees is me going laughing like an asshole, right? So he's like, "Come on, we're way behind. Get serious, Misha." And then the assistant director removed the broom from Jared's hand, mercifully. But then I came up to the table, and Jared does this. And of course, the camera is back here and just sees a stationary, back half of one of his long flowing hair. Doesn't see any of the action. Director again, "Misha, come on." And so then Jensen, God bless him, said, "Misha, just don't even look at him. Look at me." And I was like, "Oh, thank you for throwing me that lifeline." There is a safe space here, isn't there? And I walk up to the table delivering my line, and Jensen goes, "It's horrible when you just over and over and over, you can't get your lines out." And the worst part really is the director. And it's not just the director, by the way. It's not just the director. It's everybody down in LA in post-production. They're looking at the material and they're thinking, "God damn it, what is wrong with this Misha character? He just can't pull his shit together. Next time, let's make sure that they have experience acting before we hire them, because this is ridiculous." What? I did get pie in my face. I've had a lot of traumatic experiences. I can easily see myself just sort of rocking back and forth in a padded cell. So tell us again about what happened. You walked through the door and what hit you in the face? It's PTSD. It's bad PTSD from working on Supernatural. Okay.